follow the channel and share this live stream. Thank you, Jim and Amber and Libby. All right, y'all, we are here in downtown Beijing. Thank you, wonderful. Thank you, nevertheless. All right, yeah, it's raining today, but you know what? It's gonna be sunny every day coming up, so it'll be all good. Please hit the follow button and share this live stream. Now, let me show you guys some things over here. Y'all see these apartment buildings right here? All these apartment buildings right here, they look very normal, right? Look at this apartment building right here, this beat up building over here. Thank you, Raina and Pal Lab. This building is probably 20, 25 years old. Y'all see this building right here? Thank you, Oceanic and Anna. Y'all see this building right here? This is a residential building, literally in the middle of downtown Beijing. Anybody care to have a guess how much an apartment here costs? Thank you, Anna and Holly. Anybody care to have a guess how much an apartment here costs? Take a guess. Take a guess, everybody. Take a guess. Just take a guess. Let's not talk about rent first. Let's talk about just price. Take a guess. 300,000. Let's say for sale price, not for rent. For sale. 50,000. $1 million. 2 million. 2 million. We're talking about US dollars, by the way. Let's cross the street. We're talking about US dollars. All right, I'm taking guesses. 1,500, 500,000, $45,000. Our price ranges are all over the place. All right, remember, we're in the middle of downtown. We're in the middle of downtown Beijing. Thank you, Elizabeth and Pepper Kim. We're in the middle of downtown Beijing and CBD. Those apartments, I'm about to show you guys in a second. You guys have to remember, CBD, most buildings are offices, which means that you guys, you can see the bags under my eyes. That's from the poor quality sleep last night from the gentleman snoring in my train carriage. But it's all good. It's all good. We made it here safely. All right. One of these old-looking apartment units in this old-ass building right across the street from the highest grossing mall here in China, and probably the highest in all of Asia. One little tiny apartment here starts at $2 million. I'm gonna say that again. One little tiny apartment here starts at least $1.5 to $2 million for a small 2-bedroom apartment here in Beijing. I'm gonna say that again. $1.5 million to $2 million starting price for an apartment right here in the middle of downtown Beijing. If you want to rent a place here, if you want to rent somewhere here, easily 1,500 US dollars and up. That is some coin right here, right? I'm telling you guys, we are in the center of power. We are in the center of power now here in China. This is the center of power, y'all. Man, I'm telling you, man, the Chinese government is seated here in Beijing. This is the capital. This is it, y'all. I mean, I'm telling you guys, this is it. I couldn't even film in this mall, man. There's cops everywhere. Security guards everywhere. Thank you, Lee. Totally different atmosphere. This is the most heavily secured city, in my opinion, on this planet. Nothing comes close, in my opinion. This is Beijing, man. This is the capital. President Xi lives here. Think about that. President Xi lives in the city of Beijing. You think about how much security they got over here. Thank you, Cecilia. This is next. Beijing. You think about how much security they got over here. Thank you, Cecilia. This is next over here. Thank you, Cecilia. This is next level stuff. Here. It is in a league of its own. This is the #1 city, in my opinion, not only in China, but also in all of Asia. More so than Tokyo, more than Tokyo, more than Bangkok. Opinion, okay? I'm not 100% right, but I do know a lot about living here in China. This right here is the #1 city. #1 city. Right? But I do know a lot about living here in China. This right here is the #1 city in all of China. And I'm talking to you. This is it. I'm telling you guys, this is it, y'all. So let's go ahead and walk around. Let me go, first of all, give you guys a little introduction of CBD. Thank you, Christo. We lagging? Freaking lagging already? Thank you, Christo. We lagging? Thank you, Powlav. Are we lagging? Are we okay now? Thank you, Melon. Is it better? All right, let me just keep walking down the street. Let me keep walking down the street over here, even though it's raining. Let's keep walking down the street. I like walking down the street in the rain, man. I like this. I like walking down the street in the rain. Is it good? All right. Look, I'm gonna put it this way, man. This city is unlike any other place I've ever been to in my life. When most Americans come to China, this is usually their first stop. Beijing is usually their first stop. Or Shanghai. Thank you, Heels. We're gonna keep moving, okay? We're gonna keep moving outside. Let me explain what's going on here, okay? So the center of Beijing is the Forbidden City. Okay, is the signal a little bit better? Kyoto and all. Better? We're good now? Thank you, nobody of note. Is it better? We good? We okay? Thank you, Eric and Christo. We good? All right, I had to switch up to my backup equipment. Thank you, Liz and Hufflepuff. We good? We okay? Yeah, my tan line, that's right. All right, we're okay? Thank you, Petunia. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Snorlax and Dakota. All right, I'm back, everybody. Please tap on the screen and share this live stream. We had a little bit of a signal issue. Thank you, Colin and Alyssa. We okay? All right. Before we continue to walk here in the city of Beijing, thank you, Sam and Felton. Let me explain where we are. The city of Beijing is split into loops. Okay? They're split into loops. The Forbidden City is the center of Beijing. That's where the emperor used to live. Okay? So the Forbidden City here in Beijing. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for making it better on this tough day. Thank y'all. Thank you, Elizabeth. The Forbidden City here in Beijing is the middle of the city. It's the center of the city. However, in the Forbidden City area, you cannot build skyscrapers because that is an old historic district. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you, Katie. The hearts help us move up the rankings. The bracelets help us move up the rankings. Please follow the channel and share this live stream and tap on your screen. Thank you very much. Thank you, iSerpentia. This area that we're at right now is considered the actual downtown of Beijing. It is called the CBD, Central Business District. Okay? So everything you see here, we're about to go, this area is full of businesses, full of office towers. This is the office center of Beijing. Thank you, Pamela, and my chosen one. Can you guys hear me? Thank you, Pamela and Sophie. Can you guys all hear me and see me okay? Is everything in sync? Thank you, Fancy and Chris Morris. Is everything in sync? Everything's okay? All right, let's just keep walking. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my mic. Thank you, Liz and Jim. All right, let's just keep walking. Let's keep moving. Look, when the weather gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Thank you, Stan and Hooked Up. So here in Beijing, I call this one of the wealthiest cities in the world. It's right up there with New York City. It's right up there with Los Angeles. It's right up there with San Francisco. The reason why those homes back there are so valuable is because in this entire area, there are very few residential homes for sale. These are all office buildings. These are all office buildings. Like these right here are all office buildings right in the middle of Beijing. Thank you, Linda and Truly. Now, back there, those buildings still exist because they were built 20 to 25 years ago when the rest of these buildings weren't put up yet. So this is the reason why you still have residential homes like this in the middle of CBD. The reason you have it is because it's a legacy. This is a legacy of the city of what it used to be in 20 to 25 years ago. Does that make sense? This is why these apartments are so expensive. Now, for the folks that live in these apartments over here, as you can see, these apartments are only 5-6 stories tall. Y'all see that? I'm gonna say this again. So for the folks who just came in, I'm gonna say this again. These homes here start at $1.5 million US for a simple, this right here, anywhere else in China will be a place that people are trying to move out of, okay? This right here is basically, in my opinion, I'm gonna say this in a respectful way, both towards the Chinese people who are watching and towards the Americans who are watching. This is basically a birthright type of home. If you were born with it, you have it. If you were not born with it, you really gotta work hard to have it, because on this entire earth, there's only one plot of land. It's like literally in the middle of Manhattan. There's only one plot of land that still has homes like this. You can see all the other homes here in this region, big apartment buildings. These are all offices. This is literally one of the few remaining homes still here in this style, in this district. Does that make sense? I can't even stress to you how rare these types of homes are. Super, super expensive, super, super rare. It's like literally owning a brownstone in the middle of Manhattan. Some of the best real estate on this earth. Thank you, RJW and all things. This looks like anywhere else we've been to in China. This home looks like my home back in my hometown. But this right here is some of the most expensive real estate in all of Asia on the entire earth. Now, you can see this entire CBD district is super, super beautiful. Thank you, Berea and Be Easy. Super, super beautiful, super, super shiny. Everything here is catered towards office workers and tourists, and also locals who are here to shop. These are all office towers. These are not condominiums for people to live in. These are all office tower buildings. ByteDance, the owner of TikTok, they're here. Some of the biggest companies in the world, they're here. Chinese state-owned enterprises, they're here. So many Chinese companies are here in Beijing. The movie industry, here in Beijing. The music industry, here in Beijing. The FDA, the EPA, the Chinese version of all these things, all here in Beijing. This is the center of power here in China. Thank you, Tina's Day. Thank you, Nobody. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Everything is here. I'm telling you guys, everything is freaking here. Thank you, Tina and Elizabeth. We're gonna spend the next 6 to 7 days here in China, here in Beijing, in the capital. Most of the viewers who are watching probably weren't here in April when I was last here in Beijing. Beijing is one of my favorite places, if not my favorite place in all of China to visit. I love Beijing. However, you have to understand, Beijing is different. Beijing is the capital. Security here is on another level. It's on another level. There's gonna be cops in the streets that you don't even recognize. Plainclothes cops, security cameras everywhere, police. This is one of the most secure cities in the entire country, if not in the entire world. Well, it's definitely the safest city in the entire country, I'll tell you that. This is Beijing, China. Let's go ahead and keep walking in downtown in CBD. It is a rainy day, but you know what? It doesn't matter. We're gonna keep walking. Thank you, Camaro. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jane. And because security is so tight over here, this is also the reason why I wasn't able to stream inside the SKP. very, 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 very strict over here. Thank you, Jane and Bates. Now, I will tell you guys this. Some of my friends, I wouldn't say some of the female acquaintances that I know. Thank you, True Gods and Angel. Thank you, True Gods. Thank you, Dizzy. Thank you, Tamika. I will tell you this. Some of the young people that I know that I'm associated with here in China, thank you, Cody, Tamika, and Jane, they don't really like to come to Beijing because they think the environment is kind of stuffy. They think it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. They feel like it's a little bit stuffy. Some people don't like to come here. I love it here. Thank you, Natty Girl. Thank you, Hilco Bates. I love to come to Beijing. It's either my favorite or my second favorite city here in China to visit. So we're gonna spend some good time here. I just wish it wasn't raining. So please follow the channel and share this live stream. Thank you, Sandy. And thank you, OG. OG is watching. Thank you, OG. Thank you for the subs, OG. If you got a free sub from OG, please give her a word of thank you. Thank you, Puffy. Thank you, Maylee. Thank you. Let's keep moving. Now, as we walk around in Beijing, you also have to realize this city has some of the strongest restrictions when it comes to cars, okay? Getting a car license tag here in China, in Beijing, very difficult. You either have to pay or you enter a lottery. Cars from out of town during work days cannot enter the city unless you come in at a specific hour. During rush hour, cars that don't have a Beijing license plate cannot even enter the core area of Beijing because the traffic is already horrible as it is, okay? And also, when national leaders are traveling, sometimes what they'll do is they'll seal off certain parts of the road. So this city, in many, many ways, has rules like you've never seen before. I have never been stopped by the police really anywhere else in China. Only here in Beijing, they will check your ID. Very, very safe city. Very, very secure. But the cost is when you walk around in the city, you're gonna run into, you're being watched. I just put it this way. You are constantly being watched here. This is the safest city in China, y'all. So I think that's been made clear to everybody who's watching. It also explains why I couldn't go into the mall and stream. So let's go to the next place, see if we have better luck there. Our freaking shoes are wet. My clothes are wet, but it's okay. We make lemonade out of lemons. So let's keep moving. Thank you, OG, for building our community. Thank you for the subs. Thank you, Natty. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Jane E. Tomorrow it's gonna be a sunny day. It'll be perfect. We ain't even worried about it, man. We ain't even worried about it. We'll make lemonade out of lemons. Make lemonade out of lemons. Let's keep moving. Yes. Thank OG if you got a sub from her. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. 53 kilogram. Thank you, Royal. Thank you, Martha. Pugs, Liz, everybody. Thank y'all. You know, I gotta be honest with you guys, man. Me from like a couple months ago, I would be all dejected and stuff if I couldn't get into SKP and stream. I'd be kind of sad. But you know what? Now I just take it all in stride, man. Now I don't really even care. Because I just, you know, because I just, you know, thank you, Cynthia, Hamill, and Caitlin. Thank you, Peaches. Thank you, Samira. Samira. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you. Thank you, Dave and Jane E, Doreen and Liu Bei. Let me stop down here real quick. Away from the rain for a second. Thank you, Fun Times. All right. Thank you, Fun Times. Thank you very much. Let me think about a couple things, because we're almost at our next destination, but the rain is kind of getting harder. It's 11:05. Let me see if I want to. Thank you. You know what? We're gonna keep walking. We're gonna keep walking. Thank you, Sunshine. Now, something weird. Now, I don't want to be too sensitive, but you know, this city obviously has very good internet signal. It's the capital, but for some reason, the signal keeps going out on me every like 5 minutes of walking down the street. So I don't really know the reason why. I am on the best 5G possible on my phone, so I don't really know why this is happening. So let's keep moving. Man. Liz, thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Liz. Thank you very much, OG and Liz. Thank you, Jennifer and Ni Hao Ma. Let's just keep walking. You know what? Let's just keep walking. Thank you, Liu Bei. Thank you, Ritz. Thank you, Liu Bei. If you got a free sub from OG and Liz, please give them a word of thank you. All right, what I'm trying to take you guys to is another very, very fancy mall here in CBD, here in Beijing. But although kind of regretting that decision. Thank you, Adam and Jennifer. Thank y'all. Thank you, Natty Girl. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, guys. Man, if y'all got a free sub, man, thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Robin and Cotton number 9. Thank you. How many did you send, Liz? Thank you. I don't have an umbrella. Thank you, Snoozy and Natty Girl. Let's just keep walking. Let's just keep walking. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. If you got a free sub from them, thank you. All right. Thank you, Jane and Martez. Man, thank you. Man, this is amazing. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Fun Times and OG. All right, let me do my job, though. Y'all showing me so much love. Forget this rain. The rain is not important. Let me do my job. So let me explain a little bit more about this city. Thank you, Liz and Fun Times, and why I like to come here. Thank you, Kirby, and why I like to come to the city of Beijing. Thank you, Steve. You guys, look at this. Thank you, Liz, man. How many subs did you send? This is crazy. Thank you, Snoozy and Linda. Thank y'all. Now that is the middle of downtown Beijing, baby. So this is why you cannot have this. This is why you cannot have this near the Forbidden City, because you don't want this to overwhelm the history of the Forbidden Cities. Thank you, A. Jimenez. You see that? I believe that should be either the tallest or one of the tallest buildings. I believe that should be either the tallest or one of the tallest buildings here in Beijing. Thank you, Zendor. Beautiful. Let's keep moving, y'all. Man, I don't give a damn about this rain, man. Rain can't stop me. I'm made out of steel. Superman. Let's keep moving. I don't give a damn about this rain. Nothing a little washer and dryer can't fix. Keep moving. We be all right. We be all right. There's no light, so we just cross. Keep moving. Thank you, A. Jimenez. Now, is my microphone still okay? and A. Jimenez. Is my microphone still okay? I don't want my mic to be messed up. Thank you, Essence and A. Jimenez. Is my microphone still okay? Thank you, Sherry and Sacred and Baldemero and X. Is my mic still okay? Thank you, Sherry and Sacred and Baldemero and X. Is my mic still okay? All right, cool. I ain't worried about a little rain. Thank you, Liz. All right, let me, as we walk to the mall here in Beijing, you know, I have to say this again and again. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Liz. Thank y'all so much